Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Kyle, or Shadows by my gaming tech, and this is going to be the first gameplay slash commentary on my channel. So quickly, the gameplay, as this isn't what I'm going to talk about today. The gameplay is a 64 kills and 2 deaths gameplay. I do get a MOAB. I get somewhere between a 20 and 30 gun streak, I believe. Obviously using the ACR red dot sight. I think the secondary was a Magnum tactical knife. The perks I'm running, in case you guys miss it throughout this video, are Scavenger Pro, Quick Draw Pro and the Silence Pro, using the Proficiency Impact. I won't go through the kill streaks obviously as they pop up as I get the kills, so that's pretty much going to sum up what I want to talk about the gameplay, as this isn't really the topic I had for you guys today. So I thought a good first topic for my first video would be my EGL8 experience with it just recently happening. For any of you guys that don't know what EGL8 is or was, EGL8 stands for European Gaming League, and it was the 8th event they've had. Basically, it's teams against other teams, but you all play on the same. You play in the same event on the same connection, so there's no connection bullshit, as the connection most of the time for this game is horrible. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You go to an event and you play against another team on the same connection and stuff. But yeah, so the event was actually started on, I think it was the 13th of October, which was a Saturday, and it was the 14th as well. It was a 2-day event. So yeah, we actually went down on the Friday, as you have to pre-register your team, but we wanted to be there. We'd rather be there early than have to rush around Saturday morning, as for most of us it was quite a long way to go. And we had to meet 2 guys from London down there who had a long way to travel, so we just decided to meet up Friday, and we could just meet and have a walk around and stuff, get to know the area. So yeah, I travelled with my brother, who was also on my team, and probably in my team for future events. We're not so sure yet. So we went down about Friday afternoon, so we could, book ourselves in to play the day after. So we went Friday afternoon. We met everyone there, got into the hotel, which is pretty easy in that. When we got to the hotel, I'm not gonna lie, me and my brother had probably one of the biggest fanboy moments I think I've had in gaming. And we just got to the hotel. I think Optic Hex, Hastro, Care Bear, and a couple of other famous gamers walked past us. So yeah, we were pretty excited to see a lot of the faces instead of actually just chit talking online. So we went down on the Friday afternoon. We went into the hotel, dropped everything off and whatever, registered our team to play, and they said everything's fine. We were all okay to play, we just had time to waste now. So we went towards the Trafford Centre, as we had nothing else to do. We all met up and had a bit to eat and whatever, and had a walk around, see what was going on. We got the chance to speak to a few gamers while we were around there, and they were like, "Is this your guys' first LAN?" We got a few tips on that, so anyone that helped me out, big thank you. You've certainly helped me a lot at EGL, to be honest. So yeah, we sort of had a walk around, grabbed the bite to eat, had a look what was around, asked a few people what's what. So yeah, we pretty much just had a walk around really. And then we came back to the hotel for a bit, chilled, just sat in the room, got all the stuff out, got ready for the tomorrow and whatnot, the Saturday, the day that we'd be playing and that. We went back into the hotel again, and then luckily we got to speak to quite a few gamers. Well, that's it. We got to speak to quite a few gamers. We asked them, they gave us tips and stuff, and they were speaking about experiences. And honestly, as much as people shit talk online, I think every single person I met was, sound, easy to get along with. Everyone banned us from time to time, but everyone I spoke to was alright. We got quite a lot of tips. They were, telling us if this was your first LAN, they're trying to help us out, sort of thing. As that was my first LAN, the basis of this commentary is going to be an amateur point of view. So if any of you guys are thinking about attending, definitely attend. Trust me, you will enjoy it. Just for the experience, really. I mean, I didn't get the best placement, but I had a good laugh, and I met everyone, so I enjoyed it. So yeah, that was pretty much the Friday. We were speaking to pro gamers and people that had placed well on that. And we got to speak to Mad Cat a little bit the night before he obviously won EGL. Big props to Mad Cat for that. The final was so sick. We spoke to, we were just pretty much just speaking to people at lobby with a drink and that. Got to speak to Joker Boy and all that good stuff. Want to shout Matt's, just finally met him. He was a good friend of a friend of mine, so I got to speak to him. So yeah, that was good. And that was pretty much a Friday night without rambling on, because now I am just talking rubbish. That was pretty much a Friday night. So we had to go down Saturday morning about 9 o'clock I think it was, but we went about 8:30, got some breakfast and got ready to play on that. There's a massive queue. Then we eventually got in, and you have to grab a station as fast as you can. Instead of you guys, a station is just, you know, a table with games and a TV on it and that. So we grabbed one of those, started scrimming. Yeah, we just started scrimming, getting warm, talking to each other, getting a bit mentally, you know, pumped up, ready to play and that. And then the first game came around. We had a seeded team that had pretty much a good amount of LAN XP. There'd been just like 3 or 4 LANs, even more I think, which was unfortunate for our first game, so we were a little bit disheartened at that. We ended up losing 2 maps to 1, which, you know, we took a positive away from that, to be honest. We were still quite happy with that. We lost Arcaden by 1 flag, I believe. We won the Search and Destroy, I think 4-2. After that we were pretty pumped, but then they did demolish us last map, so unfortunately we lost that one, but we weren't too fussed. We then went into the losers bracket, because that's what happens. If you win, you go into the winners bracket and you play someone else that won. If you lose, you go into the losers bracket. So yeah, we went into the losers bracket, and I think we had to wait about 4 hours, maybe 5 hours or something ridiculous like that for our next game. So we were all a bit restless. We were still a little bit disheartened that we'd lost. Unfortunately we lost that game and we really shouldn't have, but you know, I'm not going to moan. What's done is done. After that we pretty much couldn't play that day, so we waited to wait till the Sunday when the amateur bracket was played. Same scenario, just against equivalent teams to us. We won our first game, which we were finally happy about. We played that convincingly. I think we a couple of catches and stuff. I know I got a 1v2 to win us 1 round. So we won that, and we got put through. I think it was quarterfinals, because there weren't that many amateur teams in. We won that game again. Redo made a big clutch, so definitely, my brother Redo, definitely go and check him out, because his clutch was insane to win us that round. And then we went through to semis and unfortunately lost to a team again that had experience and had been around the scene for a while. So that's pretty much going to sum up this video as kill cam just comes on. I've definitely got more footage for you guys, so stay tuned. I'll be uploading a video pretty much every day this week. So if you've been watching, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.